gonna flip a U-turn over here. You're in third gear. We're gonna go for a pull. Hello YouTube, we got a big update today on the JB4 that I want to share with you guys. So let's go ahead and hop right on into it. Alright, so I'm at my favorite filming spot. You can probably see my purple towel. Shout out to this one company. This is not a sponsored deal, but I saw that they have this kind of special towel that's supposed to sit over the seats for working out and just for general sweatiness on Alcantara seats. I don't know if they're on YouTube, but if you guys are looking for somebody to sponsor and or just try out your product, definitely let me know. But this isn't sponsored, so let's get back to it. As I mentioned, I've been in talks and trying to figure out kind of getting a custom map 6 for the N because I've been running the stock maps for a little while, really between map 1 and map 2, nothing really over that. Kind of the settings that I really, or really the map that I really enjoy using the most, which actually turns out to be map 1 when the car is octane learned. That boost level, just the timing and whatever, seems to really work out well. And honestly, I read the logs really well. Been toying around with, you know, kind of possibly putting together a log reading video of just my understanding of the logs and what I've been getting out of them. But nonetheless, leave in the comments if you guys are interested in that, because I've seen a few people do it, but I haven't been that inclined to do it because obviously I'm a beginner with all of it. But I feel like it might be helpful because I feel like I've learned some things over the last few months that might be helpful. But nonetheless, big shout out to A-Speed Joel. He's actually on the East Coast, but he's a pretty big name in terms of being able to kind of tune the end platforms, especially with the JB4, but post map 6 creation, it's actually a really great spot to be in because the map 6 you know, what do you call it, charts and things like that seem to really align well with, again, that map 1 with the car octane learn. So really it's a cool state to be in because now when the car isn't octane learned, I usually can kind of run that map 6 and still feel as though I get the same power levels as I would if I was running octane learned map 1. Now the only issue with that is that I do like to keep an eye on whether the car is octane learned because the custom map 6 seems a little aggressive to be running it when it's octane learned. That extra 4 pounds of boost is not something that I'm quite ready to start pushing on the car, which I don't even think Joel will really recommend either. So when I know that the car is octane learned, I'm purely in map 1 or 0. If the car isn't octane learned, I can switch over either to a map 1 just to get that that sort of 20 PSI boost, or I can go to that map 6, which is gonna up it really somewhere around like 22 to 23. Sometimes it'll peak at 24, but it's usually somewhere around that 22 to 23 range. So nonetheless, that's the update. One thing that I want to share with you guys, I'll go ahead and dive into as well because I want to actually be able to put numbers to all of this for you guys. So, like I said, I want to be able to put numbers to all this. My usual kind of situation for getting the car dynoed is this Cars and Coffee that happens out here near me at Papini's garage. Unfortunately, they haven't had that Cars and Coffee for about a month, maybe a little bit over that. So I haven't had a chance to get the car out back to a dyno. But gratefully enough, SoCal N is actually partnering with Logic, a company that's a tuner out here in Temecula that is actually really known for tuning the N cars as well, putting out some great power numbers with his tune. He's going to be doing a Cars and Coffee kind of thing, little Halloween kind of get together, but they're going to be dynoing it there. So that's going to be the end of this month of October, and so I'm going to be able to put the car on the dyno and be able to test out these maps and really see where we're at. I'm really thinking that the car with that map 6 or even with the map 1 tune on octane learn is probably pushing somewhere a little over 300 horsepower. He's getting cars on his tune up to about 330, 340, probably with some mods. Don't think I'm at that level and not quite wanting, you know, I'm not yearning to get there because I think the car is plenty quick where it is. But I also have had to kind of slow down a couple of the mods because I had to do things to the other car. The M35 needed a couple of things I had to do. Still needs a few things, but all in all, that car's running pretty well. So still enjoying just having that kind of as a backup car, and really that's the wife's car at the end of the day. But that is my overall update for now. Excited to get the car on the dyno. There are a few other things that I do want to be able to kind of get mod-wise, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. But like I said, leave some comments if you want me to do kind of a log reading video of just my understanding of reading logs, and just see if that's helpful to anybody. And then obviously stay tuned, because I think you guys are going to want to see the dyno results for where we're at. So as I say, as usual, like, subscribe, do all of the things. Please subscribe, because we're getting close to 500 subscribers. Excited for that milestone, because that's definitely going to open up some more doors for some cool content, and I'm excited to put it out there. So nonetheless, hope you guys have a good one, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.